I would love to invite you to join me today as we think about and talk about the secret to success. We have heard a lot about success, and what is the secret to success? A secret to success of achieving more for less. I will expand on that. How can you be successful by achieving more with less? During the pandemic, before the pandemic, I was traveling all over the United States and all over the world just to speak in big places, in different sizes. Then I decided to build my own group and focus on it. And we were just less. And I started focusing just for the less. We started achieving more than when we were doing it with 1,000, just with less people. But our achievement became so much. With just less, we accomplished a number of projects and a number of things. Now, you must understand that wealth is only controlled by less people. 90% of wealth is only controlled by the 10%. Only few individuals have control over wealth. We can name them, people that are controlling wealth. There are not so many billionaires or trillionaires. We know the families that control the world. We know individuals that control the world. We know that wealth is only controlled by just 1% to 10% of people. They run our world. How could be just few people control the whole entire? I want to tell you that you have to think, if you want to control wealth, you have to think outside your zone or outside your regular practicing or your regular job or your regular things that you have heard. You have to be outside the box. Can you think about creative ways in your life that can help you to achieve more? Rich people think about things they acquire and things they're going to acquire. Now, poor people, they chase money. They talk about money and they chase money. Wealthy people, they talk about ideas. What are the creative ways? Remember, wealth can produce riches. Most countries are very wealthy with minerals and gold and all that. And when it is sold into money, they have riches. Riches, it's a liquid money, the ability to trade, the ability to buy something. When somebody says he's rich, he has a buying power. When they're saying somebody is wealthy, he has both assets, and he has both buying power, and he has also owns lands, owns animals, owns private islands, extra technology. They own platforms, they own companies that generate things or inventions. We're living in the new decade. In this new decade, it's all about who is ahead in technology, who is ahead on social media, who is ahead about the robots, who is ahead about singularity. You know, one of my mentors, Dr. Rafa Wilkerson, used to talk to me about singularity. Singularity, I hope I'm talking it well. Artificial intelligence. The man has passed on and gone to be with the Lord. He said the future will be artificial intelligence. Today, it's rapid happening. The people that are ahead of these things using artificial intelligences, they're the one that's going to control the world. Can you imagine? Only 20%. Now, here's the secret. Do not, you are in businesses and different things, even you are in pastors and all that, what I've learned, do not focus to everybody. Focus just those few that believe in you, believe in your vision, believe in your dream. Focus on your customer. If you have a business, those customers that are regular, consistent, they are always consistent. Those are the people, the 20% that are bringing in income, that are bringing improvement, that are bringing change. Why focus to 80% that are not bringing in anything? Focus on the 20%. This 20%, they'll be able to bring in more than what the 80% can bring. Most people, they go after the crowd, but they forget their partners. They forget people that believe in their visions, people that believe in their dreams, people that are suppliers of capital, the people that are giving offerings, and the people that are introducing you to other people, people that are bringing value into your life, people that are pastors that pray for you, spiritual leaders that stand with you and pray for you, people that encourage you, people that are able to help you financially. These are the people that you need to focus on. Do not spray yourself too thin with unimportant meetings or unimportant. Every individual is important, but there are particular ones, they are just squanderers of time. I've learned to focus on my members that are consistent, they are offering givers, tithe givers, and they are also prayer warriors. They are also bringing in value. I want to build those ones. I want to pour my prayer into them. I want to pour my knowledge into them. I want to invest in the less so I can have more. That's a secret for business people. You know, also, the less people, train them to grab their shares in your company, in your life. Let them benefit something. Let them know you're praying for them. Let them know you can advise them. Let them know you can mentor them. Let them know that you be a resourceful person. You must be resourceful in everything you do. How can you become resourceful? Sometimes your network is your capital resource. You have a social capital. What I mean by social capital, you have ability to introduce them to people that can better their lives. That's very important. You have also to figure out a way to keep your customers glued with you, to be glued with you, to dream with you and see the same vision, to begin to develop. How can they become glued to your passion? How can they become glued to your business? How can they become glued to the things that you wanted? You have to understand, like people that are in sales, do not focus so much on people who don't buy. Focus on those people that have been constant clients that buy. Begins to build a good reputation with them. Be consistent with them. That's very important. You see, do not, if you're in business, do not keep paying people that cannot perform. Pay people that can perform. People that are more knowledgeable than you. You are paying them for that because they are smarter than you. You are paying them for their knowledge, for their skills, for their abilities. Do not pay people that do not perform. That will kill your business or kill whatever you're doing in your life. These secrets that I've learned about increasing in your success, it's very important that you learn to develop those people that believe in you. Customer care is very important. The way you relate to the people that invest in you and believe in you is very important, because those are the people that will be telling others. The word of mouth is more powerful than an advert somewhere on social media. So you must maintain a good relationship with those people that you are in direct connections with them. Build them. Encourage them. It's very important to encourage them, because they need to know that you care. They don't have to know that you are only interested to supply them a product or to sell them something. Let them know that you are interested in their personal being. Once they understand that you are interested in their personal being, something happens. They want to do beyond what they're doing, because they feel they have a share of what you are doing. They don't feel left out. They feel this is not about I, this is we. This is a community. This is something we need to do it together and make it together. That's very important. Very powerful. You have to understand this important thing, to the secret of becoming more successful and achieve more with less. You have to be cautious about your emotions. Have emotional intelligence. You cannot always respond from what you feel. Respond from the principle, because your client, your church member, they do not know how you feel. They look up to you. So by responding with that negativity that is going on, learn to shut them down for a while. Do not mourn with them. Encourage them. Now, a bad decision is made from the place of brokenness or from a place of sadness. When you're so sad, I don't know about you, but I have made bad decisions as a result of being sad, as a result of being out of control, being broken with something. During that time, you just want to take whatever is there. Some people have gone into a relationship that they're not supposed to go to. Some people have bought clothes that they're not supposed to buy. Some people have done things they're not supposed to do. They have said things they're not supposed to say, because it's not about who they're talking to. It's about what is going on here. It's what is going on in their heart. The other person do not know. Your client doesn't know. People that believe you, they do not know, including your own family. Now, how can you express the pain without destroying what you're doing? You have to learn to express that pain only with a few trusted people. It's called confidant. The confidant, people that you're confident, people that you can hide your feelings from everyone else, but reveal it to them. And you trust they will not share with anyone. And if they want to talk about it, they will talk about it with you. Finding those type of friendship, it's like gold. Because some people, you tell them something like this, they'll go ahead gossiping and talking. It's more damaging to share than to keep it yourself. So if you're not safe, do not share it. Or go to the mountain. Go and shout out by yourself. Let it go. Or find somewhere where you can shout out. Release yourself. You have to find somewhere you can release it. If you have a person, you can call somebody you trust and release it. Those people are not to share that, because our feelings, lack of emotional intelligence, can make us lose money, can make us lose relationship, can make us lose clients. Have you ever been in the shop when somebody's got a bad attitude? Suddenly you don't want to even be in that shop. You don't want to buy anything. Then you hear from other people, she's a nice person, he's a nice person. But for you, it was a bad experience. Why? You found her when she was sad, and she was operating, or he was operating from the place of blockenness. You are in ministry, business, CEO. Watch out your brokenness. Do not let your brokenness or your sadness to destroy your current relationship and your businesses. You must have emotional intelligence, operate from the place of principle, from the place of kindness in the midst of that. You can hold that for a minute. You can hold that for 5 minutes. If you can't handle it, simply take a break. Take a break, or you will destroy the capital of relationship, social capital, which is very important. Remember, the word of mouth travels faster. The bad news travels faster than the good news. I don't know why it's like that, but I'm bringing good news to you. I hope this message will travel faster so you can achieve more with less. The secret of working with the 20% instead of working with the 80%. That's a secret. It's a very powerful secret. Then the other thing that I want to add into this conversation, you have to learn your personality. What frustrates you? What makes you burst? What makes you sad? Master your art of yourself. You are a masterpiece of yourself. Master yourself. You need to know. For example, I don't like hearing sad news before I speak, before I get on the camera. It takes me a while to get over that, because I'm a sensitive being. Contrary to that, I'll start developing that type of a new message. And then by the time I come back to the original message, things are distorted. That's why before I speak, sometimes I ask people if I can be just alone or I can just be with people. That would not bring bad news, but bring good news. Because these are very important components that can make you successful. You have to know yourself. You have to know something that distracts you, which stay away from things that distracts you from becoming the better version of yourself. Stay away from things that upsets you and stirs up something within you, something that stirs up anger, because when you a good response, a good answer turns away anger and frustration, but a bad one stirs up more fights. There are people I've heard that I don't want to go into that shop. Why? Because that receptionist, she's mean or he's mean. Then I've heard people say, wow, let's go there. She's very kind. He's very kind. That receptionist does not know what they're talking about. She never even knew that the act of kindness, it's a reason why the client is coming back. The act of unkindness, it's a reason why the clients are not coming back. They love your food, they love your products, but they hate your attitude. Watch your attitude. Turn your stinky attitude to a sweet attitude so people can feast out of it.